Hello, boys and girls and families. This is our little math lesson for Wednesday. And this week we've been looking at geometric solids, which are things that are thick. And remember, shapes are flat and geometric solids are thick. So on Monday, we looked at things called rectangular prisms. So the faces, okay? The faces are the flat parts, okay? And on a rectangular prisms, they are either rectangular or sometimes they can be squares with rectangles, okay, on a rectangular prism. And then also on Monday, we looked at cubes, and cubes have every face is a square, and there are 6 sides on it. And then yesterday, we looked at things called spheres, and the way we can remember that is thinking fear to be afraid of something, and that's something I use to remember what a sphere is. All right, and then we also talked about cylinders, okay, and this is a near cylinder, okay, so it has a circle at the bottom, and a circle at the bottom, circle at the top, and then sort of a round thing. And the thing about cylinders and spheres is they both roll. And today we will talk about cones. Okay, and I made this little cone out of some scrap paper, and it's actually a little bit tricky to make. So that's a cone, and I thought we would also talk about something called a pyramid, and I could not find or make anything in my house. I guess I could have made a pyramid, but that's a pyramid. So I'm going to try to draw a pyramid, and pyramids have either 3 or 4 faces that are triangles, and the bottom of a pyramid is either a square, and maybe I'll try to draw some dotted lines here. Oh, this might not work out very well, sorry. So there's a square base pyramid, or there's also something called a triangular base pyramid, and I'll just sort of draw dotted lines here. And that is not very good, but hopefully you get the idea. So your challenge today would be to maybe make an ice cream cone using some shapes. We'll kind of call them solids, but since we're drawing on flat paper, it'll look more like a shape. So let's pretend this is a cone, even though you know it's actually a triangle. And let's say you had some special scoopers. So let's say you had a cube scooper, which actually looks like a square. And let's pretend that you had a rectangle scooper. And let's pretend you had that's a rectangular prism scooper, but it actually looks like a rectangle. Let's pretend you had a sphere scooper, which most of you might have. And what else could we do? Let's pretend we had a cylinder scooper. And I'll draw that one like that. And you could make your ice cream cone like that. Okay, so that'll be your challenge today. Make an ice cream cone. Okay, and your other challenge, I don't know if you've noticed these things, but I have some mystery items, so see if you can make a pyramid. And I'll put a little video on a little bit about the pyramids, or these pyramids in Egypt. Let's see if I can do this without tipping it off. But I used a bunch of the geometric solids that we've talked about this week. So for the base, I used some rectangular prisms and a book. I used some books in there, and they're rectangular prisms. And I used some cylinders here. I have a sphere on top, some more cylinders. So that is something that you could do. And, whoops, coming around the backside here. And here is my other pyramid that I made using canned goods, which is a little bit easier if you have some canned goods at home. But try to make a pyramid. It is a bit of a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, Good luck, boys and girls. Thank you so much for all your work. And I'll put a little video on here about pyramids as well. And I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.